ATM machine. You want a pretzel? Hi. Can we get a pretzel?
Yeah, the egg salt.
Thank you. But right into that. Can we carry it? Okay, go ahead. Guys, I did a thing. I went to Sephora and bought my favorite Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I know it's an expensive purchase. It was $40, but hear me out. This thing is gonna last me I think for 2 years, because I had a small one and it lasted more than a year, but that was because I was saving it. And now I have this big guy, and it's gonna last me for a very long time. And yes, it is that good, and it's worth the money for sure. And yesterday we went to Starved Rock State Park in Illinois, and guys, that place is just magical. The park is huge, and of course we hiked just a little fraction of it because we were with Alex, but nonetheless my legs hurt so badly today. I gotta get into a better shape because I'm not ready for hiking right now, obviously. But I mean, it was just amazing. Everything, the nature is beautiful. It's like the waterfalls and the views and canyons. I don't know, it's just enchanting. I had so much fun. However, we did have an accident with Alex. So what happened was, we came to this waterfall. I don't remember the name. It wasn't big. It was kind of an okay day. It wasn't hot and it wasn't cold. And when we came there were people, I don't know, teenagers who were swimming in the water, and there was this water slide sort of thing that you could use to slide down. That looked fun. There was this boy that had fun there. However, Alex went right into the water, and I didn't even get the chance to react to that. So I came up to him and I told him okay, Alex, get out of the water because you see your shoes are wet, your pants are wet now. Anyways, we decided that he can get into the water. He took off his shoes, he kind of rolled up his pants, and I told him be careful because it's slippery and try not to get wet, But Alex, being a toddler, being Alex, of course, he forgot everything that I told him. He went into the water, into that water slide. He slipped. He started falling, slipping and sliding. He was soaking wet. And then he started panicking because he couldn't get up. And then, of course, I started telling him, Alex, come here, come here, come here. And there was this lady that tried to help him, but he didn't want her help. He started turning around, walking towards me, and then he fell down so badly. And thank God he didn't hurt himself, because it looked like he did, but he didn't. And of course he was soaking wet. I didn't have any spare clothes with me, but I did have his sweatshirt. So for the rest of the day, he was walking in his wet underwear, the sweatshirt, and his wet shoes. And of course, he threw me a tantrum. He started crying because he fell down. Then he wanted to play some more, but we had to go. You know, it was a little bit stressful. That was something that I didn't expect, you know. I mean, I should be more prepared for the situations like these. I should have some spare clothes with me. Just in case, because it's a child and it's summer and there's like a lot of splash pads around here and whatnot, you know. So anyways, as much as that was fun, it was also stressful a little bit. And also, I was invited to this like get together party on Friday, and this is like a very American thing, so I am really looking forward to it. Do you know what happened, guys? Yesterday we went to the gym, which is owned by a Ukrainian guy, and he has kindly allowed us to go there for free. And no, I didn't work out. However, we used the massage chair in the gym. And let me just tell you, it felt amazing. It's okay, it's fine, I'm here. Do you feel something?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. I did not expect it to be so good. So that was great. Now another thing that I kind of debated with myself whether I should even say something or discuss this or not, and I decided that I should say at least something just for a reality check and to remind you that it's not that social media is all fake, but when you see those nice pictures, those smiling people, the people who post their stories from different amazing locations, and it seems like they are living their best life, it is not the whole picture. And it's not always the case. So, for example, right now in my life, there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. These things, they affect me directly. Me, my mood, my health, everything directly. These are the things that I can't talk about because not all of them are mine to talk about. And honestly, I'd prefer to keep some things private. So I'm telling you all of this just to remind you that you never know what is hiding behind that smiling face. You never know what might be going on in people's lives and what they might be going through. Even though it seems like everything is perfect and their lives are just amazing and so much better than yours. Well, it's not the case. Being present on the internet is cool. It gave me so many opportunities. I've met so many great people. But it's also not easy, especially like when you're vlogging and you're trying to be as open as possible and as honest as possible. However, there are some things that you just can't put up on the internet. There's so many things that I just can't or won't or sometimes don't even want to talk about. So yeah, just so you know. And I'm also saying this because I've been getting so many messages from people like saying that, well, you're smiling all the time, your vlogs are so positive, you seem fine, you know, and how can you be so fine when all of those awful things are going on in your country and you're that far away from your husband? And I'm not fine. I'm smiling because I want to be fine. I want to be fine. And I want to keep my vlogs positive. I don't want to cry in every single vlog, and I don't want people to feel sorry for me. you know? So, just to be clear, even though I'm smiling and going places, it doesn't mean that I've forgotten about all those awful things that are going on right now and about all those people that are in need right now. I'm smiling and I'm going places and trying to explore and trying to get my mind off of those awful things. First of all, for my child, but second of all, for my mental health. It's not gonna do any good for anyone if I cry all the time and am depressed all the time, right? I am so stressed out right now. Yesterday, I was filming a video for the main channel and I messed up. There's like some things going on that are stressful and they distract me. And my distraction is work. So I dove into work. I was very productive, but yesterday I was filming a video. It was a pretty long video. And I filmed half of it or even more than a half of it. And then I looked down and I saw my cable from my microphone and I realized that I did not connect my mic to my camera. And I was like, okay, maybe I can save the sound somehow. But then I got up and I listened to it and then I finally understood why we're using a mic, because the sound from the camera is just awful. It sounds like I'm sitting in a bathroom or something. You cannot save that sound. Do you know what I just realized? I did not connect my mic to the camera. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna refilm everything. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I started refilming, and of course, every battery started dying. Almost all of my lights died. Like you can see in that video in the background, there are lights and then there's no lights. And then my main light started dying. And then my camera battery died. And then, oh God, this is so bad. And then when I changed my camera battery, I somehow changed the position of the camera, or I don't know what I did, but when I started editing the video, I only then saw that the picture, the frame is different. So the whole video, like every take, seems kind of different. And it was kind of fine. I was like, okay, I can fix this when I'm editing the video. But the video is long. When I started editing it, it is just so freaking difficult to save the whole picture, to make it look okay, at least. And it takes so much time. I'm like, literally, I can cry right now. When my husband watches that video, he's gonna be shocked. I should know better than that. I am really stressed out and I'm very overwhelmed. There's only so much one person can take. And I think that is just too much for me at the moment. And they always say that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And my tunnel has been so freaking long so far. I am angry. And I am frustrated and overwhelmed. I'm angry at myself. I think that I shouldn't have worked yesterday at all. If I was so stressed out, I should have just rested or something, but that's just not me. I don't know. The picture looks so bad. I don't know how I did that. I must have changed the position of the camera somehow. I have no idea. Ugh. It's just, what bothers me the most? That I wasted my time. And then another thing. My husband sent me our main lights for filming like 2 months ago, and of course he used a company in Ukraine. So yesterday they apparently called me, but I just didn't hear the call, so I didn't pick up, and there was just one call. And then today they contacted my husband and told him that I should call them to kind of, I don't know, figure out what is going on with my package. I called them 5 times already. The first time, the girl was really rude and not helpful at all. And like all the rest of the times, I would just call. So the first call, the girl was kind of helpful, but she said like, okay, so the person who called you is not available right now, so you have to call us back. And I was like, can that person call me because I might be busy or something or forget? And she said, no, if they called you, now you have to call them back. And I was like, I have to? Isn't it your job? You know, kind of to deliver my package to me. We already paid for it. You know my address. And then I called back another time, and then another time, and then another time, and that person was not available. Either they weren't there or they had lunch or something. I mean, come on, you guys. If you're watching me, if you're a Ukrainian here in the United States and you're watching me, come on. Customer service has to be good. I know that we are used to doing business like that in Ukraine. Like, that's your problem, not mine. I just took your money and that's it. My work is done here. Come on, don't embarrass us everywhere. You have to step up your game. You have to do better than that. We have to do better than that. Seriously, I'm so angry right now. I should just chill. That's what we're gonna do today. I mean, we're going to that little family gathering, and I hope that I can just, you know, like, relax, get my mind off of things, play some card games. I don't know.
Whoa. That's a heavy bowling ball.
And the same with like Nike. I started quick shopping Nike 25, 30 years ago. So like honestly.
Hey you guys, I have rested, I chilled, and I feel so much better now. About that little family gathering, that little party, I enjoyed it so much. You know what? I really love the way they set these parties up here. You have a buffet, you can sit wherever, you can talk to whoever you want, you know, and of course most of the people, they live in houses and they have backyards where you can just walk around, and it's so beautiful, and that was so nice. Yeah, I just rested. I took my mind off of things, I talked to people, ate yummy food, and I just loved it. And another thing that you also might find weird, however, I saw fireflies for the first time in my life, and it was amazing. There were a lot of them, and it felt like magic. I know those are just fireflies, nothing special, but I don't know, I've never seen them, so that was kind of amazing. And a little update on that Ukrainian delivery company. So they didn't call me back, even though I called them like 4 or 5 times, I don't remember. That wasn't Friday though. But today's Monday and it's 2:30 in the afternoon and they didn't call me back. So I mean, I called them and everything's fine. They just didn't have my full address. Everything's fine. However, I mean, come on, you guys, you have my phone number. You can call me and you can figure these things out. You shouldn't hold my delivery up because I didn't call you back. I don't know. This is just my personal opinion and my personal experience, I didn't like that. They gave me trouble a little bit because I was kind of worried about what was going on with my package. I don't know. When I called them, nobody could tell me what's going on. They just told me the person who called you isn't available right now, so you have to call us back. Nobody knows what's going on. And when I called them today, they were like, okay, so you want to find out what about your package? And I was like, I don't know, because, you know, your people called my husband and told him that I have to call you guys back. So I don't know what's going on. You tell me. I don't know. So anyways, I'm gonna end this vlog here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.